Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a big one from Johannesburg, where the JMPD and the Hawks have once again proven they mean business when it comes to cracking down on illegal operations. This time, they uncovered a massive illegal gold refinery right in the Booysens area and seized an estimated R1 million worth of gold. Stay with me till the end so you can hear where this news came from and check out the sources for yourself. And if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our updates on what's really happening in South Africa. So, let's break this down. Booysens is known for its industrial activity, but beneath that surface, there's been a growing network of illegal operations, especially linked to illegal mining, or what many people call the Zoma trade. Now, the JMPD and Hawks, acting on solid intelligence, conducted a joint operation that led them straight to a warehouse being used to process and refine gold. Inside, they discovered equipment used for melting, smelting, and separating gold from ore. And when they weighed up what they had found, it added up to gold worth around R1 million. That's a lot of money sitting in one hidden spot. Officials say this refinery was most likely connected to larger criminal networks operating across Gauteng and beyond. The gold they refine in such illegal setups often comes from disused or hijacked mines, especially around areas like Krugersdorp, Carltonville, and the West Rand. These are the same regions where illegal miners risk their lives underground for days just to bring out small quantities of gold ore, which then gets moved around secretly until it reaches refineries like the one in Booysens. The JMPD spokesperson confirmed that several suspects were arrested at the scene, and investigations are now focused on tracing who owns the warehouse, who's funding the operation, and where the gold was being sent. It's believed that the syndicates involved have deep networks reaching into neighboring countries, where gold is smuggled and eventually sold on the black market. For those who don't know, illegal gold mining has become one of South Africa's biggest underground economies. It's not just a small-scale issue, it's a massive, organized criminal system that affects our economy, safety, and environment. According to reports from the Minerals Council, illegal mining costs South Africa billions of rand every year, with gold being the most targeted mineral. The Zomas often use dangerous and makeshift methods to dig and refine gold, and unfortunately, many of them end up injured or worse in these unsafe tunnels. Now, what makes this latest bust important is that it shows authorities are starting to hit higher up the chain, not just the people digging underground, but those who buy, process, and sell the gold illegally. Because if you think about it, shutting down one refinery like this might seem small, but it actually cuts off a major income stream for these syndicates. And as one official put it, this was not some backyard setup, it was a fully functional, industrial-style refinery. Local residents in Booysens told journalists they had long suspected something shady was going on there, but no one wanted to speak up out of fear. Some said they noticed unusual traffic late at night, with trucks coming in and out quietly, but they assumed it was just normal factory work. Turns out, that was pure gold, literally, moving through under the radar. The Hawks and JMPD have said they'll continue with similar raids in areas suspected of hosting illegal refineries or workshops linked to the gold trade. They also encourage the public to report suspicious activity because these operations often hide in plain sight, behind factory doors, old warehouses, and sometimes even within residential properties. One interesting point is how this type of crime connects with other issues, like illegal immigration and human trafficking. Authorities have often found that some foreign nationals are drawn into these illegal mining setups, either through exploitation or promises of quick cash. It's a complex web that affects not just the mining sector but also policing, labor, and community safety. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, R1 million worth of gold sounds like a movie scene, but this is very real. South Africa has been losing huge amounts of revenue because of illegal mining and refining. It's like having a leak in your house. You don't see it right away, but by the time you notice, half your roof is gone. On the bright side, though, it's good to see that law enforcement is becoming more proactive. These kinds of operations show coordination, patience, and intelligence work that goes beyond just catching people on the spot. They're trying to dismantle entire networks, and that's how real progress is made. If you think about it, 1 million rand in gold seized is a big hit to the people funding these illegal operations. And maybe next time, they'll think twice before trying to pull off another underground business. Or, knowing South Africans, they'll probably just move to the next suburb, but hey, at least Booysens can breathe a little easier for now. Before I wrap up, let's just appreciate that even in the middle of all these serious operations, South Africans always find a way to make jokes about it. Someone on social media said, "I hope they don't start using potholes as hiding spots for gold next, because, let's be honest, we've got plenty of those." Anyway, that's all for today's update. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure you keep your notifications on so you don't miss the next report. Watch till the end of each video to see where we source our news, and always try to verify for yourself, because in South Africa, the news moves fast, and not everything you hear on the streets is true. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources: City of Johannesburg Media Desk, JMPD Official Report, Hawks Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, Minerals Council of South Africa, and local news coverage.